The woman presented her passport, but the country does not exist. The country called Torenza. Before we proceed, welcome to our channel, that is Guido24 TV. Please subscribe and hit the button bell. A woman appeared at the New York airport holding a passport from a non-existent country. This woman flew from Tokyo to JFK airport with a passport, standing a country that no one had ever heard of, a Turenza. But the problem is, there is no such place on the world map, and her passport is particularly genuine, with a biological chip and interconfirming holograms, and even dozens of entry stamps from countries that do not exist in this world. Even custom experts said this passport is even more genuine than real. It's more genuine. When the staff told her that Torenza does not exist, she was completely stunned and then whispered, "Then this is not my world." She also asked the staff, "Is this America?" The staff said, "Yes, this is America." America is really different. Later, she was taken to the isolation room and monitored through the entire process. But a few hours later, she disappeared in front of the camera like snowflake on TV, gradually fading out of the screen. Everyone is asking, who exactly is she? Is she a scammer or a traveler from a parallel world? Do you think she really traveled through time? Kamar da yadda kuke gani, wannan mata ita ce matar da ta fito daga can yankin kasar na Torenza, da ta fito tabbatar da wani passport na kasar da kwata-kwata babu shi, inda ta sauka filin sauka da tashin jiragen sama na JFK da ke a nan Amurka, wanda ta bayyana kan cewa ta fito ne daga can kasar na Tokyo. Sai dai kuma jami'ai sun duba passport ɗinta sun tabbatar da cewa passport ɗin nata passport ne na gaske, kuma tabbas a jikin passport ɗin akwai tambarin ƙasashe da dama. To amma abin da ya ba su mamaki shine wannan kasar da matar ta ambata ta fito daga wannan kasar kwata-kwata babu shi a wannan gidan duniya, kuma kazalika babu shi a cikin map din wannan duniya tamu ta art, abin da ya ƙara jefa dubbannin al'umma cikin tunani akan cewa shin wannan matar daga ina ta fito, a'a ko aljana ce ko kuma ta fito ne daga wata duniya da ba duniyar mu ba. A yanzu dai wannan al'amari shi ke ƙara rada shafukan sada zumunta, amma dai akwai wani labari makamancinsa wanda ya kira da suna Taured in 1956. Bari mu kawo muku rahoto. If you could remember, in July 1954, a traveler arrived in Tokyo on a road business flight. She looked European. She wore a neatly tailored suit and seemed completely at ease with his traveling experience, until Japanese customs officers flashed his passport. His passport said it was from a country called Taured. The document looked genuine and genuine. It even had stamps from previous travels. In his passport, it even had stamps from previous travels, including from Japan. He even had official-looking currency from various European countries, and a checkbook from a bank no one could find it any directory. When officials asked him to point out Taured on a map, when official asked him to show his country on a map, he placed his finger on the border between France and Spain, right where Andorra is. But he said he did not recognize Andorra. He said he has never even heard of it. He's never heard of any place called Andorra. His country, Taured, he insisted had been there for over 1,000 years. This was not a vacuum answer someone who is living in a made-up story may give. He was pretty specific. He was even confident and seemed genuinely annoyed at their confusion. They questioned him further to try to make more sense of it. Where was he going? Who was he meeting? Did he have contact in Japan? Did he have contact in Japan? He gave names of a Japanese company he claimed to be doing business with, a hotel he had a reservation at, and a bank he worked with. Authorities followed up where he was being held. Oddly, none of it existed. The company existed but had no record of him working with them. The hotel had never heard of a reservation and had nothing save his name. The bank did not exist anywhere in this world anywhere. So they detained him for further questioning, intending on getting to the bottom of this. But what is where things get even weirder? Since his story did not add up, officially put him up in a hotel room under guard. He was not arrested, but he was essentially under surveillance. Two immigration officers reportedly stayed outside his door all night, and yet by morning he was gone. By morning he was gone. That means he was vanished. The guards never saw him leave. The door had not been opened. The windows were sealed shut, and they were on a high floor with no balcony or way of jumping down. His personal belongings, passport, document, wallet, checkbook, briefcase had all vanished too. No one ever saw him again. He was just gone, like he slipped back into whatever parallel timeline he came from. There are so many stories that went viral on social media. The man from Taured, sometimes referred to as the Taured mystery or the man without a country, is an urban legend about a man who arrived at the Japanese airport from an unheard of country called Taured. Some have explained the story as proof of time travel, while others have spoken of a parallel universe, but could not there possibly be a simpler explanation? Many people have claimed this story to be true, so the crux of the problem pertains to Taured. In case you are wondering, there is no country by the name of Taured, either today or during the 1950s centuries. The purport timed when the incident took place, the story ends with the man disappearing forever a day after arriving in Japan. Moreover, all of his personal documents, such as his passport and driver's license, also conveniently disappear, thus making his strange mystery even more difficult to resolve. Shi ma dai wannan da ya fito daga can yankin na Taured a shekara ta 1954, wato 1954. Shi ma da ya fito inda ya fito daga can kasar ta Tokyo, wanda yake bayyana akan cewa ya fito ne da kasarsa mai suna Taured. Sai kuma da aka bincika an tabbatar da cewa kwata-kwata wannan kasa mai suna Taured babu shi kwata-kwata a cikin map ɗin duniya, mana dai babu shi, wanda labarin nashi ya zo kwatankwaciya da ita labarin na Turenza. Ita ma dai kunga ta fito ne daga kasar da kwata-kwata babu wannan kasar, wanda a yanzu dai abubuwa na ci gaba ne da yawo a kafafen sada zumunta irin su Instagram da kuma TikTok da wato Twitter, that is X, inda abin ke ci gaba da yawo yake ƙara shiga cikin zukatan mutane akan cewa shin wannan labari na ita matan nan da ta fito daga Torenza shin da gaske ne, sannan kuma shin shi ma wannan rahoton wanda aka gabatar da shi a can shekaru da suka gabata shin su ma dai haka ne? Wasu dai sun yarda da labaran, wasu kuma inda suke tunanin cewa kamar labaran fa kamar kage ne. Akwai abubuwa dai da dama da suke ci gaba da ƙara wakana a kafafen sada zumunta a yanzu haka. Ku dai kawai ku ci gaba da kasancewa da wannan tasha tamu mai albarka domin samun su a koda yaushe da dumudumin su da zarar idan mun daura su. Domin Giro 24 TV ta ku ce abin alfaharin ku a koda yaushe. Wa'innan rahotanni dai har yanzu dai suna ci gaba ne da ya matsazo da kuma kafafen sada zumunta kan irin abubuwan da ke wakana a kafafen sada zumunta a yanzu haka.